Now to a health alert. The FDA has approved a new COVID-19 booster shot. Could be available as soon as this week. Kristen Allen's live outside Bellin Hospital this morning in Green Bay. So what's the final step in this approval process, Kristen?
Good morning. The Centers for Disease Control will have an independent advisory panel that will meet today who will make recommendations about who is eligible to receive this booster shot and also the schedule for receiving that. After that, the CDC director has to sign off on it. Then finally, it will start being delivered to pharmacies across the country and hospitals like Bellin Health here behind me. We spoke to an infectious disease specialist here at Bellin Health who says if you haven't been previously vaccinated, you would just start with this new updated shot. If you have, then you would receive this shot as an updated booster. The new vaccine strain and current strains that are circulating are subvariants of Omicron, which emerged in 2021.
Are somewhat related. The strain that the vaccine is based off of is different than the strains that are currently circulating, but it's still similar enough that they are predicting that it will provide good protection against the circulating strains. Not perfect, but good protection.
Has approved this booster shot for children ages 5 and older and has also approved it for emergency use in children ages 6 months to 11 years old. And the updated boosters are also approved for children who are 12 years old and older. Reporting live in Green Bay, Kristen Allen, Action 2 News.